Hello everyone, welcome back to the lecture series of organizational behavior. In this particular session, we will be talking about personality. So let's begin the session. Why are some people quiet and passive while others are very loud and aggressive and very outspoken? And do we really need to think that? Is there any personality type better adapted for any work profile or any job role? All this comes in a mind, and when we try to resolve these queries, we need to have an understanding what is personality. Personality is not like that how you are meeting a person, how happy you are, how charming you are. It is not personality. Let's see the origin of personality. The word personality is derived from Greek word that is persona, which means to speak through. Personality is the combination of characteristics or qualities that form a person's unique identity. Right. So personality, we can conclude that way that personality is the characteristics set of behavior, cognitions, and emotional patterns that evolve from biological and the environmental factors. That means there are two factors which is influencing the personality overall. The first one is biological and the environmental factors. A lot of research has been done to identify, to prove this statement, and it was found that these are the two factors, that is, one is biological and another is environmental factor, which actually shape any personality. Let's see further about that. How do you define personality? How do you define personality? However, if you refer any book or ebooks or any online material, you'll find numbers of definitions for the personality. However, I would love to quote it here, Jordan Alport. He defines personality as a dynamic organizations within the individual of those psychophysical system that determine his unique adjustment to his environment. And another definition of the personality is the most characteristics integration of an individual structure, mode of behavior, interests, attitudes, capacities, abilities, and aptitudes. So that means if we want to conclude out of these two definitions of the personality, what we can say that basically personality refers to individual differences in characteristics, pattern of thinking, feeling, and how do they behave. How anybody is reacting to any circumstances or a situations or a behaving in a particular situation that defines his personality. And however, we all know we all are different from each other and we behave differently in the same situation differently, right? So this is how a person is different from each other. We understood that human behavior is influenced by personal and environmental factors, and these are the two factors which actually shape any personality. And we have also understood basically that personality may be defined as a study of basic traits of an individual and the relationship between these traits and the way any person is adjusting to other people in any other situation. Or if you want to conclude and say in one line that it is a sum total of way in which individual react and interact with other persons in the workplace. So now let's see what are the determinants of the personality, or what are the factors which actually influence personality. So it can be categorized into the four heads. First one is biological factor, another one is heredity, third one is cultural and social factors, sometimes it is also known as family factor, and the next one is a situational factor. When we say biological factors, personal characteristics such as maybe sex, age, marital status, how many dependents you have in your family, ability, etc. Maybe definitely going to influence the personality at the workplace. And a lot of research has been carried out, like whether it is a age is directly related to performance or not, or the turnover or the productivity. and many other factors. So biological factors definitely contribute to the influencing in the personality. Identifying all the backgrounds of a person definitely gives you an outlay of his personality, how this person will be behaving at the workplace. Next would be heredity. Heredity, a lot of research has been conducted and it was found that it impacts your personality a lot, that heredity and the physical appearance, right? So hereditary influence and plays an important role in determining one's personality, like physical status, facial expressions, and how the energy level of that person would be. So heredity again plays an important role. The next one is cultural and social factor. We all know we all belongs to different cultural background when we talk about, thanks to the era of globalization, liberalization and privatization, it has given a new shape to the workplace and new dimensions to the workplace. You feel that various background people are working together and giving the results. So cultural and the social factor is one thing which actually impacts your personality. We may feel that this person is from that particular background, his cultural background is different, he might be very knowledgeable, but his personality would be entirely different. So that this is the another factor which actually influence the personality. And family also, because family is one place we develop our belief system, we develop our value system. So definitely it is going to impact our personality as well. And the last factor is situational factor. Situational factor also impact our behavior greatly. In a job interview, we may tend to behave very conservatively, very promptly, very attentive towards the question. However, when we are at the other place, we may behave differently. So this is what I'm trying to go to. Although personality is relatively stable over time, we cannot say that that person is different at this moment and another it will be different at that moment. It is relatively stable over a time. It is occasionally altered, depends on the situation in which he or she is behaving that time. So these are the four factors which actually influence personality, and it does gives a different shape to our personality. Now when we are studying organizational behavior, what importance does it play in organizational behavior? So I'm sure you all understand this concept that personality in organization behavior of an individual plays an extremely important role in assessing the behavior of a person in an organization. If you're a leader, if you're a subordinate, whatever, irrespective to the positions you are working, you need to assess the behavior of a person at workplace, which is very much required nowadays. No matter how good the superior is in technical knowledge or other behavioral characteristics, it is the temperament of the superior that is crucial in ensuring a cordial interaction with the subordinate. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to complete the timely project with the proper coordinations if we are not able to assess the behavior of others at the workplace. Many businesses have realized the importance of leadership in an organization in shaping the personality of the employees, because they feel that this personality can be influenced and they can do a lot of work, they can give a lot of productivity to the organization. So it plays a very important role in organization behavior. The personality word itself, the concept of personality, how do we measure personality, these all play a very important role in organization behavior. Thank you so much for joining the session. In next video, we will be talking about type A and type B personality. Thank you.